Hey everybody, I'm going to do the last video of the day. This is going to be all the cars I actually did in 2019. Well, there's just a few missing. The Christmas truck, which you guys have just seen, and a couple military vehicles, a plane and stuff, but this is just the cars. Some of these I do not have videos on, but most of them I do. They at least have been featured in a video here and there. I'll set up and show a couple of video or cars that I have not got in video yet. All the ones pretty much in the back are ones I just did not too long ago. So I think there's probably about 3 race cars that I got. The Corvettes haven't done a video on. I don't remember doing a video on the Spirit of 57, that flip-nose Chevy. The Pro Street in the back, and then the Camaro. So I'll show those over real quick. But it is kind of surprising how many models I did this year. I think maybe about June or July, somewhere in there, is when I started doing YouTube videos. So I had, I'd say probably about 4 or 5 in that time frame before I started showing them. Alright, let me set it up and show you. So I intend to do this kind of quick and just show you. I did these 3 Corvettes all at the same time, and this was right before the 48-hour build that we did. I think I made it so that when nothing opens up in it, but there's tons of detail inside. A little hard to see in there, but it's a nice decal work. Decals went on this one really well. And then I sprayed over the wet look lacquer. Protect those. You put all those on there. That's the last thing you want. This one opens up. So let's get the air ducts in it. I did the yellow headlights. The bottom on these kits are awful. But same as the other one, a lot of decal work. A lot of details you can't see. There's that one. And then for how many parts you put inside, it sure does suck that you can't see in there. I mean, the hoods don't open. I see some people, they'll actually cut these open, cut the back open and have it so, but the kits really don't handle that real well, and they don't look too good afterwards. But I masked off something and it clear didn't stick and ripped that. And then I was going to weather this, and I decided, well, that side's almost fine except for a couple problems, so I wasn't going to redo that. Okay, now onto these 4. This is the MPC 57 Chevy that came out not too long ago. I think I did this one right before I did the Corvettes. So I think this was probably the 2nd or 3rd kit of the year. I didn't wire it or nothing. I tried to get a tan look so it looked like it was fiberglass. I did the windows in yellow. This was a fun kit. Did the bottom in gold, so it's going to have a black and gold look. The interior is all white. Got some gold on the rims, on the center part. Some washing on that. Because of the glare, you probably can't see in the windows. But I did a two-tone on the seats. You can't see it. You can kind of see it in person, but... And this is one of my favorite kits. This was actually the... Well, I can't think of the name, but it's a 70.5 Camaro, but it was a special edition. I don't really like the pinstriping that comes with that. But I'd used a paint that I wasn't too sure about and ended up turning out really good. I did a lot of work on the interior. Got the gauges in there, and I got the radio, and did a lot of weathering on the bottom. I really like this kit. It went together really well. I didn't do no wiring on it. I think this one with the pipes, you had to put the engine in before the body went in or something like that. And so I ended up not doing the wiring. This is the 55 Pro Street. It looks about the same as it is on the box, about the same color. You have the two 4 barrels in there. And the body does come off. Oh my goodness. And I tried to put as much details as I could on this. When I glued up the roll cage, I glued the roll cage up completely separate and was able to build around it. This one would have been a good one to do some details on the carbs. Good, did some fuel lines. The bottom's really cool. But as you can see from my early ones to now, how much different or how much better I've gotten over the time. Let's see. So I have really nice gauges on the water slide. I mean, relatively, this was a really good kit. It took a little while, but it was really worth it. And then this is the Foose Impala. I like the way this one went together too. Had a lot of good luck with it. So here you can see the detail on the dash that I did. It had some nice decals in it for gauges and all that. It was a really nice detailed dash for this kit. So I tried to make sure I had all the details in there I could get. Did the two-tone panels on the side. Did some weathering on the seats to kind of amplify different colors. I kept a little red pinstripe, even though it's just kind of almost the same color. I figured I'd give it a little bit of hidden detail. This is one I did take to the show. I knocked one of the mirrors off. I still have it. I'll glue it before I put it back in the case. This one I did wire up the motor. And then did some weathering on the bottom. I'm happy with the way the pipes turned out on that. So there it is. The 2019 overview. I can't believe 2019's already over with. But on to new, better things. So I got plenty of kits to work on. As you can see, that's just some of them. I got some up there. Got some nail polish I'm going to try to use on that. And then that big stack of a mess. And then I have a tote somewhere. So until then, Happy New Year, and I'll talk to you guys again. Bye.